welcome back to Cars Not Correct Garage. If you're following along the Ford Fusion vlog, you'll know that I painted the emblems. They came out like crap. I hate them. I want to fix them, and I figured, I already did the hard part, which is getting the emblems off the first time, making sure that they're easy to just grab and rip off the second time. So I went ahead and I ordered new emblems from Ford. Luckily, I work for a car dealership, so there's a Ford store in our network, so I was able to just get it from them and have it shipped right to me. I think they were $31, something like that, with some change for front and back. So I went ahead and I put down a towel, not only to protect the desk, but the emblems from possibly getting scratched up or gouged or whatever. Just making sure that they don't get screwed up, and I don't need more accidents with this. I really don't. So we're going to see if we can get all this apart today, and maybe hopefully tomorrow I can get them painted, and then I can get this video together and get it out. And hopefully they'll be looking good. And I also have to go get paints. So, because I don't want to do the peel coat again, and that stuff is just trash. I mean, yeah, sure, like I know how to use it now, and it possibly is less steps, but at the same time, even it says gloss on the can. It still came out matte black. So I just don't trust it. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna do it the old school way, the way that I know how to do it. Should have done it the first way. Let's see if I can do this without breaking shit. Okay. All right. So here's the tools that I'm working with. Hopefully these are what hopefully these will work. Last time, these little clips, those little blue clips right in there, they need to get popped off. Well, broken so that everything can slide out this way. Just be careful with these two right here, because that's your D and your O hole. And then just be careful. I broke the ring that goes around that the last time, so we got to be really careful there. So last time, basically what I did is I just punched them out. I'm going to try and maybe finesse it a little bit. Use a little bit of fire. Heat these up. Heat that up. Maybe it'll soften up the clips and they'll come out a little bit easier. So let's see if this works. Flathead will slide right in here. I even have a light on in here, and it still seems like it's dark. You gotta be really careful, but at the same time, apply just enough force to get that ring to slide out. It's a little tricky. But once you do, you'll feel it. You'll feel it release. And then you just a little bit of pry pressure, a little wiggle. Try not to pry at it. If anything, just slide it across. There we go. There's one ring. And you won't mix them up, because look, this one ring is just as big as the other emblem. So you're not going to mix them up. Alright. That's what that looks like. Why does my light suck? A big ass ring light and I can't even see what I'm doing here. So before I even got to this part, this came with adhesive covering the whole thing. What I did is, honestly, I just took a heat gun, heated it up, rolled it off. Came off really good. I mean, there's barely anything left on there. So if you're taking it off your car for the first time, and you went through the hassle of getting your bumper off, getting your liner off in your trunk, you're still going to have to contend with these clips on the back, and then these things on the front, and then the adhesive. So my advice is just get some needle nose pliers, grip those, it'll pop off. And then the adhesive, a lot of guys, you probably try Goo Gone and this and that. Heat gun. Just get the heat gun out. It's the easiest thing. If you don't have one, it's the cheapest, best investment that you're probably going to have if you do any of your own stuff like this. So anyway, let's get back to it. I got to punch a lot of these out. Where am I at? If anybody watching this has any tips on how to get these off a bit easier, I am all ears. Because the guy I watched that gave me the idea to do this, I don't want to shout him out, but he did not show this part. He just said, oh yeah, by the way, you still have to do that. And I was like, oh, okay, because he made it just sound like it was real easy to do. I wasn't worried. Actually, okay, it's not the O hole. This right here is your D hole, and your it's like a little hole in the F right there, which is why would that even be a design cue? I have no idea. Whatever. That's finally out. You need to save that. Don't get rid of that. The plate is loose, so all you gotta do, find one of those little pegs there, push that, and it's basically already off. Take your flathead and gently convince it to come the rest of the way off. And there you go. Now, if you're going to want to use peel coat or plastic dip to do these, you could do that probably without even sanding them. I would still use the peel coat primer though. But that's just my take. That's, you don't have to listen to me, obviously. Shouldn't even, come on, that should be without saying. So there's the first emblem out, ready to be prepped. Now with this, how I broke it the last time is I sanded it, and as soon as I went snap. So I'm not going to sand it this time, and I'm going to hope. Well, I might just take the paper and just kind of like brush it like this, a little bit with my hand, and I might do that. So be real careful. And obviously with this, you literally only need, because I mean, you only see that top part. You don't see the sides of it, so you don't have to worry about sanding the side of it, nothing like that. And this thing, I mean, that's it. So just sand the top. So on to the smaller one. Hopefully this doesn't give me as big a problem. Again, same process. Let's do the outside ring, little ring first. That's already wanting to come out. Okay, there we go. Just gotta be a little bit more careful with this one even, because it's smaller and it's gonna be, obviously it's smaller, it's less plastic, it's gonna be easier to break. So it's coming out real easy. Go. Easy peasy. Now for the little guys. Look at that. Okay, so that's the ticket. Heat the Phillips. The boy's getting hungry. Dig that in. Heat up your flathead. Dig that in. Start twisting it. Yep, twist right off. All right. I found a way to do it. Oh yeah. There we go. All apart. Ready for prep tomorrow. So these are the tools you need. Actually, you don't even need that. So really, you can get away if you really with these two. Heat, twist, that's it. This you need for the ring and the pry out, but that's it. I mean, once you do it once and you sort of see what you're doing, I mean, it's going to be easy after that. This is my second time, and it took me probably 15 minutes. You know? So the hardest part is getting the front one off, because that you got to take your bumper off. That's a pain in the dick. So, but hopefully this helps somebody. Who else has a Ford Fusion? I know there's not a lot of people who just do this part. So hopefully this helps. And thanks for watching Cars Not Crack.